He was the cutest little ball of fun and fur. Knut, the cuddly polar bear from the Berlin Zoo that the world fell in love with back in 2007. Born in captivity and rejected by his mother, he was subsequently raised by a zookeeper with the help of a baby formula mix with added cod liver oil. Knut soon became an international star.
People will be coming from all over the world to mark his 3rd birthday. It really says something. The Berlin mayor once said that wherever he travels, people ask him, "How's Knut?" Even in places where they can't pronounce it properly.
Doris Webb, founder of the Knut Forever in Berlin Association, has gathered over 30,000 signatures demanding that Knut remain in the capital. She and the association members are worried that the Berlin Zoo wouldn't mind seeing the back of Knut. These days, he's no longer in the least bit cute. He weighs 300 kilos, and ideally, he should have his own enclosure. These are archive pictures. Today, we're not allowed to film him, and the zoo director refuses our request for an interview. Berlin Zoo is in the middle of a court battle over the proceeds from Knut's marketing. The thing is, Knut doesn't actually belong to Berlin. He belongs to a smaller zoo in Neumuenster, which lent Berlin Knut's father, Lars, to mate with Tosca, Knut's mother. Last year, Neumuenster sued the Berlin Zoo for a share of the profits from Knut's success.
The fact is that we own Knut, and Berlin has earned very well from him. All we want is a share in the millions in revenue he's generated since his birth. He belongs to us, so this is our right.
Druvo would like at least 500,000 euros. His zoo in Neumünster is currently building a new penguin enclosure. And that's not the only project eating up money. The zoo is financed entirely by donations and entrance fees, and times are tough. Most of its visitors support Neumünster Zoo's claim to Knut's fortune.
When you look around Neumünster Zoo, it's quite obvious it could do with a bit of money. It's only fair. That was the original deal, after all.
I think it's all ridiculous. If the bear hadn't been raised by a zookeeper in Berlin, then no one would have paid any attention. There never would have been a fortune in the first place. I think the zoo here has no right to claim any of it.
In Berlin, meanwhile, many think that Neumünster does deserve some of the Knut spoils.
Berlin Zoo director had his finger bitten off by a chimpanzee recently. Had he given the other zoo $1 million, perhaps he would still have his finger. That's what happens when people are dishonest. They lose their fingers.
They have a point. Berlin earned so much from Knut, they're being pretty mean not to share. To be honest, I was shocked that Berlin is trying to keep all the profits to itself. It's not okay, that's what I think.
No one knows exactly how much money the Berlin Zoo has made from Knut's merchandising. The director is reportedly willing to give Neumünster 350,000 euros, but negotiations between the two zoos are ongoing. To many Berliners, though, Knut will forever be associated with their hometown.
What do you say, kids? Where does Knut belong? There you go.
Both zoos agree that Neumünster lacks the space for Knut. The polar bears there would see him as a rival and give him a hard time. So no problem there. The issue is, who gets Knut's money?